Hello, I'm Jo De Baerdemaeker. I'm a typeface designer from Belgium and also an academic. I have my own studio called Studio Type in Antwerp. Since 2012, I design typefaces mainly for custom projects like companies, collaborations with software companies, but also with cultural houses, museums. I not only design Latin typefaces, I also specialize in designing typefaces for Tibetan scripts and also do research on Mongolian writing systems, mainly like the traditional Mongolian script and of course of Tibetan typography and type design. The subject that I presented today, it was called Type Foundries and Their Branding. It's like part of like a bigger project that I've researched over the last 2 years, which was called Typo Belgique. And it introduces like a forgotten history of Western typography because it focused on mainly three type foundries that were located in Belgium in the 19th century, from the moment that Belgium was founded in 1830 up to the 20th century. I did research on the history of these 3-4 type foundries, like how they worked, what was their purpose, who were their clients, what were the typefaces that they designed, did they design them themselves? How did they promote themselves? So in that case, branding is quite important because also for type foundries, they had to put themselves into the market and they had to compete with the others so that their typefaces or printing types could be sold to different printing houses in Belgium. And it turned out to be like a forgotten piece of history because nobody knew about, was forgotten about these type foundries. Because if we read literature, books or articles about the evolution of Western typography, we read a lot about the Netherlands, we read a lot about France, Germany, England. But this chapter of Belgium in the 19th and 20th century, there's almost nothing been found of. So in that case, I think it will impact on the society so that new typefaces are discovered. And the research not only is like telling the story of these companies or type foundries, but it's also reviving typical typefaces that were created in Belgium. And they were specific for their style and also their use. There were no copies or influenced by surrounding countries. So they will be made readily available as variable fonts. And very soon they will be also launched to the international market. So for the very first time, those typefaces are digitized. In a sense, it's not really a replica or a revival because it's an interpretation because we nowadays have new reading technologies like responsive type reading on screens. So I wanted to open it up to the reading needs of today and create like more wider use of the typefaces. So in that case, I hope that those Belgian typefaces or fonts, I have to say, will be used, of course, in publications and literature in Belgium, but also worldwide, because they will be made available for the very first time now. For me, it was the very first time that I attended BITS conference and also my first time that I was in Thailand and in Bangkok. And I have to say I was very pleased with how everything is running here. I was very impressed with also the location and the venue, the catering, also the quality of the talks. I was really enjoyed with all the different kind of subjects and international speakers. So for me, I have to say it's one of the best conferences that I attended in the past couple of years. And I look forward to being back in future editions, of course. But I want to congratulate organization for this because, I mean, yeah, I was invited from the very first moment and I felt very welcome. And again, it's like a high quality and excellent conference. So I hope more people also from Europe and other countries will come to BITS in future editions to come and listen and experience the whole BITS conference and atmosphere. I really, really recommend it.